I'm Francesca LaPopolo, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. And I'm the head of HR at Lippe Taylor. And diversity inclusion has always been a passion of mine throughout my HR professional career. And on top of that, even like as a Latina woman as well, which I'm very, very proud to represent. And I just cannot wait to just start, putting out all of our efforts and future plans out there and just working with you guys.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany Jennings. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I am the Senior Associate of People and Talent here at Lippe Taylor. I've been here for a little over 3 years. Diversity, equity, and inclusion are a big passion of mine, and I'm really looking forward to embarking on this new journey.
Hi, everyone. My name is Joseph Colon. My pronouns are he, him, his, and I've been in the industry of DEI work for over 20 years. So I'm excited to be working with this team as a consultant, DEI consultant. So thank you for allowing me to be in your world.
All right, so we're going to jump into some Q&A here. Fran, are you an introvert, an extrovert, or does it depend on the environment or situation?
I think by now everyone knows that I am an extrovert. I like to have fun. I'm very passionate. I love to get to know people. Like, that's just me, and that I've always been this way.
Well, I get to ask Brittany a question, and that question is, what actor would play you in your lifetime movie or life movie or story?
All right, so often people come up to me and say that I look like Maya Rudolph. So I think she would be the #1 choice there. I also love her. I think she's awesome. I love her energy. I think she's hilarious. So I'd take it, Maya Rudolph.
Joe, where would you go on your favorite vacation destination?
So something you need to know about my identity is that I am Puerto Rican. So I would go back to my motherland and go back to Puerto Rico, and it's just an amazing place. It rejuvenates you. It brings you back to your cultural roots. The food is amazing. The people are amazing. So that's where I would go. And I would spend probably a good month there if I could. All right, so now I get to ask Brittany another question, which is, Brittany, what are your phobias that you have or that you own?
My biggest phobia, and most of you will probably laugh, is that I am terrified of birds. I envision them swooping down and distracting you with their wings and pecking at your eyes and everything. No, I have not seen the movie Birds. I don't need to see it. I'm just terrified of them. And working in New York, the pigeons have no fear, and it always freaks me out. Okay, Fran, so what would be the title to your autobiography and why?
The title to my autobiography would be The Red Nail. And the reason why is because my grandmother painted my little baby toenail at 6 months of age when I was coming to the United States with my mom. And the way how we came here was not through a visa. It was actually flying over to Mexico and my mom giving me to an American family as their adopted daughter. And that's how I crossed the border. And my mom actually did the whole running across the border thing. And we met up in Texas. And the reason why my grandmother painted my little baby toenail red was because there were a lot of horror stories about, not making it to the US, or children were switched. And my grandmother thought this would be a good way for my mom to identify me. Joe, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Now, you can find me, well, my wife would say otherwise, but I think I'm an introvert, extrovert combination. So the karaoke thing might be a little bit challenging, but my go-to line by line is LL Cool J's Around the Way Girl.
Ooh.
And you can find me at a karaoke bar singing it to my wife, so she knows she's the special Around the Way Girl.
Oh.
Yep. So that would be my go-to karaoke song. So what excites me about doing this DEI work is plain and simple, I'm just connected to it. I think from birth, it was just something that I did. I didn't understand how important it was. And it just, it's one of those important pieces to our identity and the puzzle of who we are. And so just to be able to embark upon difficult conversations and to talk about what's happening in the world, that excites me, and to have dialogue with folks, and just really engaging that authentically. So that's what excites me about this DEI work.
For me, I've always been interested in different cultures and different perspectives. I've been very open-minded. So hearing about different ups and downs associated with diversity, I think is very interesting to me. And I mean, I just care about people in general. So that's what really excites me about this work.
What excites me about DEI work is that, just like Joe, how he felt it from the beginning, I felt it when I started to go to school. I noticed that I was different from everyone else in my classroom. And just from the lunches that I would bring in and my interactions and my cultures as the way how I would celebrate holidays. And then throughout my college days, as well as in my career, I started to develop like this feeling of like, I want to create a world where everyone feels that they belong and that they're equal, that they don't feel like they're pushed to the side or there's like this major like difference upon them, because I felt that when I was younger. And then I just made sure that throughout my career and my life, that wherever I would go, that I would definitely make everyone around me feel that they're a part of something bigger, and that we are people and we're going to get through this. And just having that sense of community and building trust and respect and belonging is key to me. Can't wait to start building this amazing DEI efforts that we're going to do together as a community. Please feel free to come to myself, Brittany, and Joe.